What's up guys, so welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another Pokemon TCG episode wherein we will be opening the Charizard EX League Battle Deck. Let's go! Okay guys, so on this video we will be opening the Charizard EX League Battle Deck. So for sure I'll be using this for a League Cup or tournament. I'll just be updating some of these parts or the parts of this deck since I can see that this has large or big potential with regards to the meta currently, since this is a Charizard deck. So without further ado, let's move on to the next camera and crack this open. Okay, so let's start here first with the packaging. Of course, it's the typical design for a League Battle deck since the Scarlet and Violet era releases. So this deck is a level 3 in terms of playability. So basically you can just add or update or upgrade some of the cards from this deck to go par with the meta currently. Since this is Charizard EX, so this can go par with the current meta. As I've said earlier or before, since this Charizard EX got released, it didn't fall to the meta, or somehow like it did go down, but it didn't go away with the meta share up until now. So let's just go through this deck box first. I mean the box of this deck. So it's pretty much the same typical League Battle deck design or packaging. Okay, Charizard EX Blazes Fort with Burning Dungeons. So this is the deck list. Okay, so you can just pause the video and check onto the deck list. This is the first time I'll be checking on this as well. And let's just go on to opening this one. Okay. Okay, so we have here condition markers. We have here information sheet into how are you going to play with this League Battle deck. Okay, and then upgrading it as well. So the typical things that you can get from this League Battle decks. Okay, so let's start here first onto your main Pokemon, should I say. Or the main cards for this deck. Okay. Yes. Okay, so we have here 3 Obsidian Flames Charizard EX. I think 3 is enough. I think some other decks place 2. Depends on to the composition of the deck, but 3 is enough if you'd like to build the deck out of this League Battle deck Charizard EX. So this is 3. We also have 2 Pidgeot EX, which is enough already. Most of the build for Charizard has 2 Pidgeot EX. And we also have an extra or a bonus Prime Catcher, which I don't think Charizard decks nowadays are playing this deck. I mean this card. Most of the time it's played with Unfair Stump nowadays. But still, that's a good addition for this deck. And we also have here, okay, a set of markers or damage counters. We have a dice here, legal 3.9, very nice. And then we have here, oh, so before, this is the one that holds the dice, but this time it's empty. Let me just go open it first. Why is it hard to open? Okay. Yeah. This is the one supposed to hold the dice from the previous League Battle decks. I'm not too sure if I have forgotten really. The last one that we opened was the Gardevoir League Battle deck,
I think this one holds the BLAZES. It's not inside this one. Not too sure. I forgot. Okay, we also have the code card for the game. And of course the deck box. Okay, so we have a pretty much familiar deck box. Same goes with the Ninetales EX Deluxe Battle Deck. So let's just go through the deck itself as we open the deck box. Okay. Okay, so let me just arrange everything first. So these are arranged accordingly. So as you can see, there are lots of cards that you can use for sure. You can just go through some of this and add up more. Okay. Okay, starting with the energies here. 2, 4. Okay, so we have 10. 10 fire energies. No, I think that's plenty. I usually use like around 6 or 5 energies. Let's go through with the Pokemon first. Let's start with the Charmanders. Okay, we have 4 Charmanders here. Let's go with Charmeleon. Does have 3 Charmeleons. That's in plenty. Let's go with the PGs. Okay, we have 2 PGs. Let's have 2 Pidgeotto as well. And then we have 3 Moltres. I think the Moltres here are the exclusive cards or the team deck exclusive, since this goes holographic in the 151 set. Let's move on to the trainer cards here. So we have Body Pump. Oh, we have one more PG here. Let's just put it on to the side there. Let's just go count the Body Puffin here. I'm expecting 4. It does only have 3. Right? Oh, 4. Yeah. It does have 4 Body Puffins. Let's go with the Ultra Balls. Okay. It does have 4 Ultra Balls as well. Let's go with the rare candies. Okay. It does have 4 rare candies. Pretty much easy to build or upgrade, since you have most of the cards already. Okay, let's go for Arven. I think this only have 2 Arvens. Yeah, let's have only 2 Arvens. You need 2 more for the consistency. Okay, later on as we move on to this video, I'll be showing you my own version of this deck as we finish everything first. We have 4 Ionos. Let's go with the Bosses orders. Okay, let's have 2 Bosses orders. And then let's go with the research. We have 2 research. Going for the other item cards, we have 1 Super Rod and 1 Switch. Does have 2 Technical Evolution, Technical Machine Evolution, 1 Defiance Band, and 2 Artisan. So these are all the cards basically from this deck, the League Battle deck of Charizard EX. So let me just fix the table first. I'll just go pick some of the cards that I need for my own version of this deck and be right back. Okay, so this is the deck that I built out of the Charizard EX League Battle deck. Starting with the Charmanders here, we have 4. We have 1 Charmeleon, 2 Charizard EX, 2 PGs. Supposedly this should be the one from the Obsidian Flames. We have 2 Pidgeot EX, We have 2 Duskulls, 1 Dusclops, 1 Dusknoir, 1 Luminion V, 1 Charizard, Radiant Charizard, 1 Pheasant DPT, and 1 Rotom V. So those are all for the Pokemons. And for the trainer supporter, we have 4 Arvens, 2 Bosses Orders, 2 Ionos, 1 Professor 2 Rosinario, 1 Thornton, 1 Briar. For the item cards, we have 4 Nest Balls, we have 4 Rare Candies, and 4 Body Puffins. We also have 4 Ultra Balls. We have 2 Super Rods, 2 Counter Catchers, 1 Canceling Cologne, 1 Lost Vacuum, 1 Night Stretcher, and for the Ace Spec of choice, we have Unfair Stamp, 1 Defiance Band, 1 Force Seal Stone, and of course we have 5 Fire Energies here. And for the option, you can also have the build like the one that can counter somehow with the newer threat in the meta, which is the Baju. You can also go for the Grand Tree so that you can somehow like evolve your Pidgeot early before you get item luck. And somehow, I think that's the only thing that you can change from my list here. Instead of using Unfair Stamp, you can also change it with the Gantry. You can also add the one more Charmeleon so that you can somehow like evolve the Charmanders to Charmeleon first, so that you can assure that you can evolve the the Charizards with even your item luck, since you can use the Infernal Rain to add the energies. And what else? I think that's all for this one. If you go for the Unfair Stamp, this is the list. If you go for the Grand Tree, maybe you can just add Pidgeotto and Charmeleons so that you can evolve the middle stage or the stage 1 of your main Pokemons, so that it can somehow like gradually evolve even though you are being item locked by the Baju. And I think that's all. So this is my list. You can copy this one, or maybe you can just comment down below and then I'll just go reply you with the deck list.
Okay guys, so there you go. So we finally opened the Charizard EX League Battle deck, and we also have upgraded or somehow like changed some of the parts of this deck into one that can be somehow go par with the meta nowadays. And I'll be using this on some of the league cups that I'll be joining in the month of February, and I'm not too sure if we'll be able to upload this before those league cups to somehow show you results. But yes, I'll be using this Charizard, and of course I'll be selling this after, since I am more focusing on being a staff for most of the events nowadays. And I think that's all for this video. If you like the video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel because we still have more of this, and notify yourself every time we have a new upload. Power lang, pataas. Bye!